Ready to harness the power of your communications data? Blast off with Nylas today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coding with Nylas, the live stream where we talk about programming, APIs, and more. Today is episode 103. My name is Blag, Senior Developer Advocate.
Live stream where we talk about programming, APIs,
What
and more.
happened? Sorry.
Today is episode 103. My name is Blag, Senior Developer Advocate.
I don't know where it's coming from.
What happened? Sorry. Today is episode 103.
Do you want to turn off your mic
Yeah,
and then I can just talk for a bit? Okay, there we go. While Blog tries to figure out which live stream he's watching of ours in the background, my name's Ram, Developer Advocate at Nylas, and we're going to talk about some interesting topics today. Blog, did you figure it out?
Oh, sorry about that. So my YouTube was there on
Okay.
another app. I didn't realize it. Sorry.
No
That's-
worries, no worries. I don't mind just jumping in and just kind of getting us started. So I know we have an interesting topic today, but I just want to kick it off with Hacktoberfest. So we have Hacktoberfest going on for the month of October. So this is our GitHub repo. If you can search on GitHub, it's Nylas Hacktoberfest 2023. And we've been accepting contributions from developers over the past week. And we look forward to more contributions from developers over the coming week. So they're all bite-sized contributions. It's nothing too large. I know Blog's done a few PR reviews. I've done some as well.
Yep.
We've also done a live stream on what a PR would look like. So we'll talk more about this on Friday, but go ahead and try to complete your first contribution for Oktoberfest by building with Nylas.
Cool. That's awesome. So today's topic is check your inbox for security breaches. So our colleague, Laura Rubin, pointed me out to a thread, I think it was on Hacker News, something like that, or even I think it was GitHub, that they were talking about how you can check if you have been in a security breach or something. So let me share my screen. So to share part of the conversation. So the first one is this from Troy Hunt. And this one is kind of like a huge list of company names that have been involved in some sort of hacking. And this one on the right side is the number of accounts that has been impacted. So this list is huge. You can see it's enormous. It's like more than 1,000. So anyway, one of the comments was like, I don't have access to rich databases like Troy, so I actually built my own small script. And this goes from Seth Hittage. So he wrote a small script that actually goes into your mailbox and starts looking for some keywords or company names in this case. So he's using IMAP to connect to Google, and then he's using regex. So if you put, for example, Gap, it's going to search any email that has Gap on the body. So that means that you have some interaction with Gap, and probably there was a leak on the Gap site, and probably your email and your information is compromised.
Just to clarify, Gap is just an example. It's not on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just an example. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks for contributing. So what I did is I kind of took this and built something, which I'm going to show you in a second. So basically, this is going to grab a CSV file. So not this one, the one that we have here, because it's huge. I mean, you can use it, but it's going to take a long time. So for the live stream, I just grab like 10 or 15 of these names, and I put it on my application. So basically, what it's going to do is we're going to run it right now. So Python 3, and that's pretty good. So we're going to go and open it on port 5000. So it's going to check your account. It's going to read your mailbox, and it's going to search for those company names to see if somehow you have had any interaction with them. So I just wanted this to be kind of like more generic, so you can actually just press here and sign in with Google, or you can use any other different provider. So you're just going to authorize the application to access your mailbox and do the search. So I'm gonna click here, and this is a placeholder, by the way. I'm just gonna put my email. I'm gonna type in my password. And it's going to start looking. Actually, we need to verify it first. Yes, we want to give Nylas access to our mailbox. And now it's going to start looking. So it's going to go through each of these. Let's say we selected this 10, for example. So it's going to go, if there's voltaic system on my inbox, or is there like classic diamonds on my inbox? It's going to start searching. And here. It finds out that I have a lot of emails with the word Le Point, which supposedly is a company. Now, I don't have any interaction with a company called Le Point. The thing is that I mostly get emails in English and French. So Le Point is pretty common word in French, even on my daily French exercise. This one I think is from Reuters, but at some point they're talking about the point or Le Point in French. But let's say, for example, and let's say Target is on the list, and I did a purchase on Target. Then here we would have Target, and here we would have the emails that are related to Target. So here we just have the ID, we have the title, and we have the date when we receive the email. So we can easily grab the ID and just go and search to read the content, the full content of the message. Once we're done, once we know if our email was compromised at some point, we just can log out, and then we're out of the application. Our information is not stored anywhere, so it's completely safe. So obviously, I didn't put all of this. I could, but as I said, it's gonna take a long time because it's crazy. This list is just huge. So let's go to the source code, and just to obviously let you know, this is not going to save you from being hacked or being a security breach, but at least it's going to help you to know that probably your email is compromised, so you just can go ahead and change your password or take some measurements. The important thing here, we're going to import CSV because we're going to read a CSV file. We would like Nylas, of course. And we're going to use Flask because we're creating a web application. So we want to initialize our client, but we also want to initialize a client for OAuth. So here we're only going to have the client ID and the client secret, because when someone logs in, we're going to create a special token for that person or for that account. So when we go here, where's the main page? So here, if there's no address, then what we're going to do is we're going to call authentication. So we're going to go into Nylas, and we're going to try to authorize an account. And by the way, here I'm using NGBrock just to make my site available from the outside, so that Nylas can actually read my local host and can go through the authentication process. So once we go here, we do authentication, then we're gonna get a code, and that code is gonna be the token for our or for the person who is logging in. So once we have that, we're gonna have their email, we're gonna have the name, and we're gonna have a code. And with that code, we're gonna have authorization to actually go into their mailbox and look for what we need to look for. Here, once we click on log out, we're just gonna remove the token, it's gonna disappear, and we're gonna clear any session that we have. So here, when we first load the page, or once we have everything, we're gonna show the welcome page, which is just gonna show the doc saying that she's gonna check our account. We're gonna have a base where we are going to use Tailwind just to make the page look a little better. And then once we're logged in, we're gonna start looking into the CSV file. So I call it the same as original, just dash small, so I know that it's not the full one. So we're gonna read that, and for each line, we're gonna go into the messages endpoint. We're gonna do a search, and here we're going to kind of like an escape, because sometimes there are accents, there's some characters that are not commonly used. So we want to make sure we're grabbing the whole message, right? So we actually found the message. We're gonna pass the ID, the subject, and the date when we receive it. And we're just gonna add that, and we're gonna render in the template where we're gonna display everything. So here we're just gonna go for the keyword. So for each account, for in example, Le Point, we're gonna display all the emails related to the point. If we had target on it, I will display target and then all the emails related to target. And that's pretty much it. Quick but nice.
That was really cool. So I just wanted to play it back where you took your email inbox and you went through all your emails searching for certain keywords. And that really kind of gave you notification if you were a part of a security breach, possibly a part of a security breach.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was really neat how you could use Nylas to kind of quickly do a check on your emails to see if anything came up.
Yeah, exactly. And just let me share my screen one more time, just to let people know that I signed in with my Gmail. But now let's try if I sign with my Nylas account. The same. And give me just a second, because I need to authenticate myself on the phone. And all right, I am back. Just let me.
It's very
Extra security.
It's a part of our theme of security. You have to do two-factor authentication to get into your email. So that's great.
Yeah. So we're taking security very seriously. So yeah, I trust Nylas, of course.
Quick question, Blag. Is this did you create this Google app yourself, or is this our sandbox environment?
No, that's the sandbox environment.
Okay, so anyone can actually go in and use the sandbox environment and do exactly what you did at this live stream. So they can just go through, run your code sample with the sandbox environment, or like a free tier, without having to pay, and they can check if they have any possible security breaches in their email.
Yep. So this one is with my Nylas account. So I got something regarding I4 fraud, and it's probably just emails that I have been receiving, because this is actually the title of the live stream. That's why I have this. And here the point is the same. Usually my emails come in French version, so that's why. But then you can see, I tested out with my Gmail account, I tested out with my Nylas account, and you can actually use whatever email you want. And just gonna be the same. So let's log out.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yep. Thank you. And thanks to Laura for giving me the idea. Then don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's see the fireworks. Love the fireworks. That, by the way, is something from macOS Sonoma. So you upgrade to Sonoma, and then you have all these kind of weird things. I think if you do this, probably it's not gonna look, because I have you have like balloons. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yep, you don't need to install anything. You just upgrade your OS, and then you get that for free. Remember, we have live stream every Wednesday and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Something you would like to add, Ram?
I think you covered most of it. Just kind of follow us at Nylas. We'd love to hear any feedback you have, any videos or content ideas. That's great that Laura had a content idea for us. But yeah, as well, go ahead and check us out on the interwebs at Nylas.
Yep. And don't forget to complete your contribution for October 1st, 23.
Yep.
Very cool.
The hackathon's ending October 31st, so you do have some time, but it's always good to get a few contributions in early to build the momentum.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and talking about the hackathon, yeah, the judges are reviewing all the contributions. We had 32 awesome contributions. They are all great. So soon we're gonna have a winner and the runner-ups. So stay tuned for that.
Just to clarify, you're talking about the AI hackathon. So
Yes.
the AI and Nylas hackathon. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
You have too many hackathons going on at once.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
That was great, Blag.
Yeah, thank you, Ram. And thanks everyone. Bye. Take care. See you on Friday.
All right. Bye, everyone.